It has been a rough day. It's just been kind of a rough day. It has just been a rough one. I think that's okay to admit.
So you gotta breathe, 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 breathe. Let it go and let it be.
Good morning, guys. We're getting ready to run out the door. I feel like we always start the vlog like this on days that we need to get blood work. We're like, we gotta go, because it's this time dose and we have to drive close to an hour to go get it, and so we gotta go. Okay, blood work, check.
I feel like I'm gonna puke. That has nothing to do with the blood work.
Yeah. Did you take Zofran?
I did. Ugh.
We got here and the orders were in the system already. That was a win for today. But the blood taker was like, you guys having a busy summer? We're like, I'm busy coming here.
I haven't really said good morning yet. Good morning. We were just sitting here talking because I was just like, we're on our way back from blood work, and I started thinking, oh, I wonder what my counts are gonna be. And I was just sitting here thinking, it's so weird. My body is so weird. Like,
That truck is really puffing smoke.
That's a lot of smoke. I can be 100% independent at home, safe blood counts, everything's going great, on IVs, you know, everything's going great. And then like in a moment's notice, well, like when was that? What? When we had to be admitted? A week, 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago, I had been on IVs. I got through that first 48 hours, and then I was having an allergic issue. My counts were dropping, and there was a third issue, I feel like. But whatever. And all of a sudden, it was like, I'm doing fine, to like, oh, you need to come in and be admitted, which was, oh, I think the third thing was I was having surgery anyway, so we needed to make sure we got everything settled before surgery. But anyway, like today, you know, we're just trucking along on these IVs, and hopefully, yes, my blood counts dropped pretty significantly on Wednesday. Today's Friday, and so they hopefully just like kind of evened out, and that's fine. But if they kept dropping, then it's a matter of I need Neupogen. Then it's a matter of like, you can't just schedule Neupogen outpatient last minute like this. So are we gonna have to go to the ER? I definitely don't want to be admitted, but of course you gotta do what you gotta do. So I'm hoping, as I started thinking about it, my heart like skipped a beat. I'm hoping that my blood counts evened out and kidneys are happy. Hopefully everything's good to go. But I guess if it's not, we'll just have to deal with it. I mean, obviously we'll have to deal with it. But
I guess.
But it is so weird to me that it's like 1 minute my body's handling everything fine, the next minute it's not. I guess that's life with a crazy body and some crazy medications. Like I said, crazy body. I'm thinking the same thing. We are now home, and it ended up being kind of a rough rest of the afternoon, or I don't even know what I'm saying. Rest of the outing. We stopped at one store, which I rode in the wheelchair, and that was the right decision. I started coughing so much, and like I had a new lung pain pop up while we were in there. It was like hurting in the front. Man, my body's kind of struggling, but that wasn't, like, that's not a mystery. We knew it was struggling, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised. But I would love to think that I could, I don't know. These IVs used to do something for me. They used to help quicker and more obvious I'm used to it at this point that they don't really work that well, but yet we still have to do them. But it is feeling like kind of a bummer today. I'm just really not feeling well. I'm gonna take a hint from that curly poodle and I'm gonna lay down for a bit. Hey, you guys are sitting in the fridge. It has been a rough day physically for me. Just a lot of coughing, some new lung pain, some reoccurring old lung pain. It's just been rough. My fever was up higher today, and still not like super concerning, but higher than it was. And I just haven't felt well. So I've just been resting. Peter's actually at the church right now. They're setting up for, we've got a big service this Sunday. It's really exciting. And I'm really, really hoping to go, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to. But anyway, you're sitting in the fridge right now because I'm unpacking these fluid bags and just layering them in the fridge. And I was just sitting here just praying and thanking the Lord for these bags of fluid, which have in some ways enabled me to be able to continue safely doing IVs. My kidneys have just had trouble no matter how much I drink by mouth, because they give me, my team gives me a drinking goal, and sorry, and I've been reaching that goal, and I've reached that goal in the past, but my kidneys still have issues sometimes. But somehow I think my body just accepts the fluid, or it like works better when it's IV fluid. I don't know. It's not really ideal because I'm getting kind of puffy and I'm like having a little bit of like edema in my legs. But hey, if it keeps my kidneys safe, I'm okay with being a little swollen or whatever needs to happen. Anyway, I was just sitting here. It's just been kind of a rough day, and as I'm unpacking these, thanking the Lord for these tools that He has provided, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Trying to focus on the things that are good and trying not to get caught up in my mind and my heart too discouraged about not feeling well. Today was rough. But what another good thing, guess what? I ain't got no needle in my chest, I'm de-accessed for the moment. When Peter gets back from the church, we will re-access and I will start my next IV med, but I had a couple hours off. Actually, I should run upstairs and take a needle-free shower. I already got the supplies ready for re-accessing. Yeah, man. It has just been a rough one. I think that's okay to admit or acknowledge. It's actually, that's funny. I think I was sitting in this exact same seat a couple days ago acknowledging the roughness of these IVs. But I think today, I don't think it's side effects. I think it's my body. Oh, wait, I don't think I told you guys, my blood counts are stable. They actually, my whites and my ANC, which are those pretty important numbers to make sure that my body isn't at higher risk for infection, which of course I already have infection. My whites and my ANC came up a little bit. So that's awesome. That's wonderful. And that was such a comfort this afternoon as I was like laying in bed with a fever and just really struggling to, you know, when I walked from the bathroom to the bedroom, just coughing really, really hard and trying to catch my breath and that sort of thing. Anyway, it was really encouraging to see those numbers and just be able to kind of sigh of relief. So I don't need to get blood work tomorrow or the next day, but then Monday I'll be at the hospital. So anyway, Peter has a ton of exciting stuff coming up at the church. Like I said, I'm really hoping to be able to be there, but either way, it still goes on whether I can be there or not. And it's been fun for he and I to be planning things for this service coming up. We started planning it when he got home from church. Well, so last week we had to go to the ER. When we got back from the ER, the pain was under control and we were sitting out on the side porch planning next week's service. So anyway, we've had a fun week of planning in the midst of me not feeling good. Life goes on, and I'm so excited for that service. But anyway, he's got a ton going on. He has a ton going on. And so I want him to be able to really focus and have a great time planning all of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and say good night to you guys. And of course, as always, we'll see you tomorrow.
Don't you think